day.
Absolutely.
Ed Byrne's DVD.
Ooh.
In shops now, I say, handily pre-Christmas.
But yes, as I say, there's a massive gift-giving festival, and it's just in the...
There you go. Love it.
Yeah, you think you're cut. You think you're buff. Look at that for a figure.
Different class.
Different
Is there
class.
one in here?
Yeah,
I'll keep this one.
Yeah, do. Yeah.
You mind?
I'd be
It's yours.
flattered and honoured.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's one, anyway.
You talk about class. Do you get different reactions from like audiences around the country? Because you know that kind of old north side divide and all that.
The biggest difference in crowds is the day of the week, to be honest with you. You know, a Monday night will laugh at things that a Saturday night won't.
Because you've got to deal with drunk people.
Yeah. Well, you have to deal with them in the audience, and you have to deal with them sometimes just coming up to you to tell you that they don't like you as well after the show. People who didn't even have the balls to heckle will just come up to you sometimes. Yeah, I've had people... The worst are drunk women, to be honest with you, because... No, I'm serious, I'll tell you why, because drunk men, whoever they're with will tell them to shut up, you know? Whereas drunk women, like, their bloke might be like, I love... I don't care! I had a woman come up to me once in Cork, and she was so angry was what got me. She was really angry about the fact that she didn't think I was funny. You know, it wasn't like I just appeared on her television and said something that wasn't funny. It was like I'd been keeping her awake at night by breaking into her house and doing bad stand-up comedy while bouncing from down her head. You know? She was really angry. And she comes up and she goes, "Here you! I don't know why you call yourself a comedian. You're not funny." To which I said, "Well, I'm sure it says on your passport that you're a female." Oh, didn't I? She started it. And then we just sort of get into it, and she's just, "Well, you're shit, and why don't you piss off?" And I'm like, you know, and we're just going at it, and I'm just coming out with just like heckle put downs on her and stuff like that. But then her boyfriend comes over and starts trying to break it up, and she won't. She's still going at it until eventually I just said, "Look, why don't we just say you win and I lose, and let's just leave it at that." Although even having said that, I still couldn't leave it at that. I had to follow that up with, "But if you win, why do I feel like I've just played chess with a chimpanzee and it's now got my king shoved up its arse?" But here's the thing. I
love that you bothered.
I know. I have to just... on the way out, you know.
I know the feeling.
I mean, this went on for like 10 minutes. And then at the end of it, the boyfriend, after I've been locked in a slagging match with his missus for 10 minutes right in front of him, then does something worse than anything I could have done by going, "Here, Ed, can I get a photo with you?" I go, "You most certainly can. Who should we get to take us?" Put your trotter on the top button there, love.
And now you're married. You'd just been married, I think, the last time you were on.
Yeah.
So what was it, a year ago?
Yeah, it's been a little over a year now. Yeah, it's been nearly
Going
a year.
okay?
It's all going. It's
Good.
all yes.
That's a good answer.
Very good.
It would have been a very
great.
short trip if you started crying.
Because it is funny when you ask a man that question and then he gets the answer wrong. I on me tour, I would ask people who got married recently, you know, how it's going. And I asked a guy in Wolverhampton that question in front of his new wife. And I said, "Are you enjoying being married?" And it was great because he was winning. And then he asked it. Because "Are you enjoying being married?" He went, "Yeah, it's all right." Oh, you were doing so well.
Oh. And are you planning a family?
I don't know. Well, I got married. That'll be a start.
Yes.
I don't know.
Step one.
I'm 37 now, so, you know, even if I have a kid tomorrow, you know, God knows what age I'll be by the time my daughter's friends are all 16. So what's the point, you know? That's my American Beauty joke. I thank you. No, well, I'd like to... Do you know what? I'd like to have kids just so I can win arguments with other people who have kids. I don't know, I find the thing about not having kids is if you meet someone who does have kids and you get into an argument, it doesn't matter what the argument's about, they win because they have kids. It doesn't matter, and even if it's nothing to do with kids, it could be, you'd be talking about, someone will say, "We should bring back the death penalty." And I'm like, "No, well, no, we shouldn't. It's never proven a deterrent." And I'll go, "Yeah, do you have kids?" No. Well, then you don't know what you're talking about. There's always that thing, is like, you don't have kids, so you don't know anything. I know about contraception. And that always annoys me. So I am. I think I'm the type of man who would have a kid just so I can go up to people I've lost arguments to in the last 50 years. Go, look, I've got a kid now. Still wrong. Tell him he's wrong, son.
And your son, Indio, is that
yes,
yeah.
Indio.
How old is he now?
He's 16.
So do you think he's going to become an actor, or?
No, I don't think he's interested. He's got a band, and it's just such a faster, better way to have chicks dig you. And he's really good, actually, too.
Oh, actually, that must, as a father, that must be such a relief that he's good at it.
Yeah. He's also taller and more handsome than me and kind of generally bored with me, so that's also good for my humility.
Yeah. He's taller and more handsome than you, but you feel he needs to be in a band to get chicks.